So what is going on? We've got another skills video for you today. Now I've got main goalkeeper from the beginning. Actually, he was second goalkeeper, weren't he? Second goalkeeper on my channel, Robson Leonard, who also has a YouTube channel if you guys want to check him out. The link is the top line in the description. He does gaming and stuff like that, so if you enjoy that type of content, check him out. But today we're going to be doing 5 skills, not really easy skills, but just skills in general that can beat a goalkeeper 1 versus 1. A lot of you strikers. Sorry, don't worry about it, it's just a fun. Yeah, I'll come take photos in a sec. Today we're going to be doing 5 skills against the goalkeeper like I've mentioned, but these ones aren't going to be easy, they're not going to be advanced, they're going to be a mixed amount, and hopefully you guys can take one of them at least from today to practice at home, because I bet a lot of times you've been played through, especially as a striker or a winger, and you're 1 versus 1 with the keeper and you can't really get your shot off. He's closed his angles down well, or she's closed her angles down well in goal, and you need a skill to get past that goalkeeper. That's what I'm going to teach you today. So yeah, let's get into it. Like I say, the 5 skills that I'm going to use first, he doesn't have a clue what the skill's going to be. I want you to come through and pressure me as if I've been played 1 versus 1 with the keeper, because that's what all the skills are about today. He's going to come out, I'm going to use the skill, and let's see if they actually work first of all. So these are 5 skills to use on a keeper. So the first skill, I'm going to go all out. It's going to be the rainbow flick. It's going to go over his head, hopefully. We'll see how that works. Ready? Okay. 1 versus 1, 1 versus 1. Get in! No hands involved. There was no hands involved. Steve Robson, he knows me, so he kind of read the rainbow flick, but it kind of worked without the hand. It might have gone in. But that's the first skill. The first skill didn't go as planned because he read me, but we're going to go with the drag flick. My favourite skill. It's a meg, drag with 1 foot, flick with the other through the legs. So that's good. Did you hear that, by the way? Oh, good. Just make sure. Just making sure. Yes! It didn't go through the legs, but it was the skill. The skill worked, but it didn't go through the legs. So we're going to go with now the fake shot drag. So it's quite similar to what we just done, apart from I'm going to go around in this time. Oh! Great tackle. I should have done it with a keeper that I've never actually played against, but he knows I like that one as well. Okay, so far we've got 1.5 out of 3. Right, this time we're going to go the other way around, and we're going with a roulette, so it's going to go outside of Robson. Ready, Robbo? Woo! Yes! I'll take that one. That was the best one so far. One of them was perfect, it just came off right there. One of them I had to handball it, wasn't great, he read it. The next one, it went in but didn't go through his leg, so we'll get half a point. And one of them he tackled me and he read me. So okay, for this last one it's going to be step overs. It's not going to be 1 step over or 2 step over 3, it's whatever comes out. It just depends on how his body reacts to it. So let's do it. Ready, Robo? Last one. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Step over, step over. Ah! It's for an entertainment purpose when I do these skills, obviously around defenders and keepers or whatever it is. But when I actually do the 1 versus 1s, which I'll leave a place below, that's all real. That's against defenders that I brought in to do videos against, so you can see that as well. Quickly, I just want to give a shout out to EduBirdie, who kindly have sponsored this video. If you guys are struggling with college work or uni work or even school work, homework, coursework, whatever it is, them guys can help you out. So if you want to check them out, you can do, just go to edubirdie.com. But anyways, back to the video. The first skill that we did was the rainbow flick. Now, it's kind of an advanced skill. Not everyone can do it. Some people find it easier than like most little skills as well. So it just depends on if you've practiced it at home or whatever. But the first skill with the rainbow flick, you need to break it down. If, say, Robson, you come out, it's a skill that you can use anywhere of the park, but against the keeper, they like to go down, especially 1 versus 1 situations. So it's a nice one to get it up and over the keeper. So the first part is you're rolling it up your leg. So you're just trapping your legs like that, kind of a 90-degree angle with your feet. So 1 foot facing forward, 1 foot out to the side, but you can just angle them a little bit inwards, and you're rolling it up your leg like that with the back foot, whatever it might be. If it was the other way around, your right foot's in front, you can roll it up the back of your leg with your left foot, but I prefer to do it with my right foot. Then, the next part of the skill, once it's dragged up your leg, you're flicking it with your standing leg. Just like that. The ball's gone backwards there, but when you're in motion, it'll go forwards. So again, rolling up your leg, and you jump, and flicking it like that, and that's where the air comes from. Ball up the back of your leg, the flick, and it goes up in the air like that. Now I'll do it in motion, just try to get it over Robson's head. In a situation as well, Robson, you'd be quite low down, yeah? 1 versus 1, Robson would be quite low down. So I'll go for it slow, so I'm running, over his head just like that. Now you'll see I angle my body to the side of him, so I don't run into him. So again, go for it slow, walking pace, he's come close, and over his head. And by that point, Robson's probably made a decision whether he wants to go down to save it or thinks I'm going to put it through his legs. He might close his legs and the ball's going over the top. So medium pace now, a little bit more realistic. Robson's coming out, over his head, and you're home. Okay, so you see how that works again? I'm angling my body off to the left side so that I don't run into him. If I do it straight on and I run forward, I'm not going to get anywhere, he's just going to block me anyways, and I probably won't get the foul. So again, medium pace, move my body to the side, over his head, and you've got your goal. Alright, moving on, second skill now. So, the drag flick. This time, it's going to obviously try to be through the keeper's legs. It's not going over him, it is going through the legs. And what's good about this one is, keepers when they come out, what do they tend to do? Make themselves as big as possible, just like Robson is. Big as possible. He spreads the legs like that, and this gap right here is on. So with this one, it's kind of like the fake shot drag, which we did at the beginning, but you're pushing it through the legs as well. So slowly, it's just a drag over with one foot. Doesn't matter which foot it is, you can go with your left foot as well. Drag over, but then you're coming through with your back leg, the one that hasn't done anything yet, and flicking the ball through the keeper's legs. So if I was doing it slowly, it's a drag over, flick through the legs, and you're in. So go again a little bit faster pace. So come towards him, drag, flick through the legs, and the job's a good one. Dragging the ball over in front of my back leg, and it's a little hop forward to kick it through. Dragging it forward in front of my other foot, hopping through to put it through his legs. So we'll go again, medium pace, coming off his line again, 1 versus 1. I'll drag, flick, and he's on. So the next one's probably the easiest out the 5. I should have probably started with this one, but we went with the rainbow flick, a bit more advanced. But this one is just a fake shot drag. So you do it a lot everywhere on the pitch really, dragging it past players. It's a nice little one. You can fake pass or shoot, but obviously in a 1 versus 1 situation, you're not going to pass it, you're only just going to shoot. So with Robson, I'll just do it straight away. Walking pace, I'm pretending to slot it down this side. Robson might edge his way over there, and I'm dragging it across me and going around him like that. A little bit faster, it'll make more sense. Very important that you get the enthusiasm on the drag. So at that point I didn't really show because we've gone walking pace, but in the medium pace I'm like, yes! And dragging it across like that. So I'll do it medium pace on Robson now. So a little bit more realistic now. Medium pace, ball's being played through, Robson's going to come out. I'm pretending to go there, drag! And the keeper's sold, and you've got yourself another goal. So just remember the enthusiasm on it. I know it's very simple, but the basics are important. As you do it, pretend to shoot, dragging it across. If you run up to him, or her, and you're coming up and you just do this, he's going to read it, or she's going to read it, but you really want to put enthusiasm on it. So yes, place it, gone round him, and finished it. So the fourth skill now is the roulette spin, and you guys know I like this one. I'm going to take it around Robson. Now this is the one that worked on him earlier on. As you're seeing, it worked nicely, perfect. I went either direction, threw him off and scored. So with the roulette, once the ball's out your feet, you can use this anywhere on the pitch. We're going to try and beat Robson with it today. So we're pushing out, once it's in front of us, we're catching it with the bottom of one of our feet, doesn't really make a difference, and we're turning ourselves on a 360. So you're dragging it back, and you turn on a 180. This means now I'm guarding the ball. Robson can't get to the ball. Alright, good boy. So now I'm protecting the ball. If he does touch me now, I'm probably going to go down with a penalty, but I'm going to try to take the ball away from him, go around him like I did earlier, and then I'm finishing the ball. So I'm catching it 1 foot, that can be your fake, dragging it back, catching it again, and dragging it through. You can change your direction as well, you don't have to go straight, you can go to the side, out here, or you might want to go the other way and use your other foot. Doesn't really make a difference, but you can go any type of direction you want. If you think the keeper's legs are going to catch it, then you might need to adjust the position of the ball. Go against Robson, a bit more realistic. Ready? This one's out in front of me. Oh, see? That's a perfect example of me guarding the ball, Robson taking me down. I actually didn't fall over on my own there. That was genuinely foul, wasn't it, Robson? Was it foul? It was a foul. So because I was guarding the ball right then, the only option he had was to take me down. Go again. And around him, and I finish. So the last one I didn't really explain too well at the beginning of the video, but it's step overs. Now, step overs you can use as many as you need. It all depends on what Robson does. So step over, you guys know what that is. Once out your feet, you step in your foot around the ball, keeping them nice and low, protecting and adjusting the body to then go a direction that you want. So in this situation, Robson's going to come really close to me. I only might get a chance to get 1 step over in. So once it's out, he's really close, I need to go with 1 step over. And that time's caught me out. The more step overs we can get in, the more we can fool him. So this time lay off me a little bit. So I might be able to get 2 here, 1, 2, and then gone. The more step overs that you get in, the more speed the skill has, and the harder it is for him to defend. If you really lay off me this time, I'll get in 3. So I pushed it out, 1, 2, 3, and gone. And by that point, Robson can't really make his mind up, and I've got my goal. Practice every single skill, especially that last one. Get your step overs as fast as you can get them. Just practice at home. Just start slow, little positions, and then once you can get a little bit of speed, that's how you get your practice in. So tap my feet, 1, 2, 3, and gone. And Robson found that the hardest because he doesn't know when I'm going to go and when I'm going to take it round him. So if you need one skill to learn from today, use them step overs. Don't forget to check this guy out if you do want to. It's the top line in the description. Like I say, just gaming, all that stuff, so make sure you do that. Also, check my Instagram out, that's also in the description, and all the other videos and stuff, that's all down there. But if you did enjoy today's video, be sure to leave a like. If you want to do a part 2, we'll do 5 more skills with Robson. And yeah, I hope you guys have a nice weekend. I will see you in the next video.